Have you ever looked at a plum tree and noticed that the fruit looking just a little bit strange? I'm going to show you how to identify a disease called pocket plum, and if you keep watching, you'll see exactly why it's called pocket plum and what you can do about it. As I walk along this footpath, this wild blackthorn tree has caught my eye. Let's take a closer look. Wow, the fungus has infected almost every fruit on the tree. The wet weather this spring has encouraged the growth of the pocket plum fungus, which also goes by the Latin name Taphrina pruni. This fungus loves wet weather. You can see here a fruit which is developing normally. And here you can see the fruit infected by the pocket plum fungus. You know how they say a lie travels faster than the truth? It's like this with some plant diseases. What do I mean? It might seem crazy, but although they're infected, the yucky diseased fruits actually grow faster. They're elongated, slightly flattened, and often twisted like a green ugly banana. These diseased plums start growing as a pale green colour, with a pink tinge. Then, they gradually turn white as the surface is covered in fungal spores. Ugh. As they get old, these plums will turn brown and eventually black and fall to the ground. Sometimes we also see elongated or thickened twisted pink shoots, and these are also caused by the same fungus, Taphrina pruni. And here's the same disease on my damson tree at the allotment this year. Just in case it's not obvious, I certainly won't be making plum jam out of these plums. I mentioned the common name pocket plum earlier, and you might be wondering where this name comes from. Let's take a closer look at the infected fruit. If I take one of these fruit and snap it in half, like this, you can see that it has a hollow centre. You see how that looks like a pocket? It's just a hollow empty space. Whereas of course, in a healthy plum fruit, you'd have a solid fruit with a central stone. So should you be worried? If you're hoping for a good crop of plums, then yes, this fungus can be pretty damaging. Infected fruit shrivel and die, and they're useless to eat. So what can you do about it? Well, unfortunately, once you spot the deformed fruits, you're too late to save the crop this year. But you can reduce the chance of infections recurring next year. Pick off as many of the infected fruit as possible and prune out the infected shoots as you see them. The good news is that this fungus doesn't reduce the health or the vigour of the plant and rarely strikes hard 2 years in a row. So don't panic if you're just unlucky this year. In case you're wondering who I am, I'm a plant health advisor with a PhD in plant science and an RHS Level 3 diploma in horticulture. What's more, my plant health research has been published in many scientific journals. This means that I know all about diagnosing sick plants, pests and diseases, and I want to help you make your garden healthy. So, have you got any problems with your plums? Or do you want to share any ideas about growing healthy plants in your garden? Make sure to tell me in the comments below, or just say hi. I'll be posting more videos with gardening and plant health advice, so please do subscribe to my channel so I can share my knowledge with you. Wishing you healthy, happy plants. Thanks for watching.